You're doing. Welcome back to Crypto Blitz, where you can get all of your cryptocurrency needs met. I hope Monday is going great for everyone. I hope everyone has finished their day for a lengthy weekend. I'm ready. I am looking forward to a 3-day weekend in true RIP form, even though I am aware that we have next Monday off. We're also taking Friday off. The 4-day is what we're doing. However, you had better quit scrolling before we get started. You had better pay attention. This video is completely ad-free. Join the other members of the channel immediately, since you will not only be able to watch every YouTube video for free, you'll receive bonus content every time we release it. And this morning we released a bonus technical analysis chart for members only. Please make sure to watch it and have a look. And if you're prepared to advance, you should join that Monday. Patron Club. This episode now features 5 new technical analysis charts. There's a lot to review. The stablecoin bill is the topic of our conversation. We are discussing the recent remarks made by Binance's CEO. We're discussing the BitMEX Ripple cooperation. And XRP is going to accomplish something you never would have imagined it could. And I've got you covered. So without further ado, everyone, have a seat and unwind. And then let's get started with a Bitcoin transaction worth $102,988. 0 cents right now. It has down 0.81% over the last day. Came in at 2,419. Right now it's down 3.31%. Both stablecoins are coming in at their 99-cent pegs, while XRP is still holding down the 4th position at $2.32. Keep in mind that every time XRP declines, it's just another chance to buy more XRP. The altcoin season ticker is simply ticking down, so people don't need to worry about breaking the record. Folks, I said yesterday that the stablecoin bill would be approved today. That's correct. My guess is that that's what I think. The stable currency bill is the source of the rumblings I'm hearing. It's known as the 2025 Genius Act. What is it? Digital assets used for payments or settlement that are redeemable at a fixed monetary value. And stablecoin are what this law will designate as payment stable coins. Aren't they a dollar? Perhaps someone will emerge with a steady coin after all. It's not a dollar. To create a steady coin, perhaps. That's always $10, $15 or $20. Who knows? However, it simply has to be repaired. Up to a specific cost. Shouldn't always be a dollar. Recall that supervision and licensing. Thus, a dual regulatory strategy is being introduced. According to the government oversight, federal agencies such as the Fed Reserve or the Office of the Controller of the Currency would control issuers holding more than $10 billion, 0 cents, in stable coinage. According to state regulations, issuers that fall below the $10 billion, 0 cents level can continue to be supervised by the state, while those who are above the threshold can apply for a waiver. In order to maintain stability and safeguard customers, stablecoin issuers are required to maintain reserves and safe liquid assets, such as US Treasury notes. Stablecoin owners are given priority in the case of bankruptcy, guaranteeing that their investments are protected. Naturally, in order to maintain the integrity of the financial system, everything must comply with AML, including the terrorism financing rule. People, keep an eye on this. The Senate is now considering the Genius Act. Despite receiving backing from both parties, some have expressed worries about possible conflicts of interest in the participation of digital companies and the insurance for stablecoins. We shall see what occurs today. The CEO of Binance then simply stated that wealthy individuals and sovereign funds are purchasing Bitcoin at a rate never witnessed before. A cryptocurrency trading desk is being added to stocks and bonds. Thus, we witness a great deal. Therefore, we introduced 97% new onboarding for institutional investors last year. The momentum is really strong in the first quarter of this year. What is he discussing here then? Well, consider high net worth individuals and government investment arms worth trillions of dollars. They are purchasing Bitcoin at previously unheard of quantities. This is a sign of a significant change. Bitcoin has a fixed supply of 21 million, so keep in mind that it is about to drop. This is confirming cryptocurrency, and we are preparing for an age 2 momentum in acceptance and demand. Everyone's institutional confidence is in jeopardy. Then we hear this Raro Paul talking on XRP, and he says that's going to be another big leg higher at some point. This is a monumental movement in cryptocurrency that you have never seen before. He's correct. I'm going to show you something that will require you to sit down as soon as we listen to him and go into BitMEX and what's happening there before an XRP. Everyone believed that this would never happen, so you better buckle up. But you know what? It's going to fall. Pay attention. 1, yes, I am aware that last week you guys commented how amazing the XRP chart is. Yes, indeed it is. Even if none of us have any meaningful experience with XRP, the chart is impressive. at some point it seems like that will go to another major leg higher, and it clearly contributes to the rise of Bitcoin's supremacy. Doge Bitcoin is the second chart, which I believe to be the greatest in the world, although I'm not sure whether I have it. I have the Doge chart, but it appears like Bitcoin will continue to rise and surpass Bitcoin once more. If this happens, it will have been the world's hardest performing asset. Yes, which is the most amusing result. However, Doge itself seems to have gone into full-fledged breakout mode. We should try. Yes, I mean, the monthly chart can't possibly be any better than this one. Okay, so there. You heard Ripple. You guys are people I know. This man is obviously quite intelligent. He has observed something on the chart or knows something about it. BitMax says that they have a huge item coming, so you should keep an eye out. Don't worry. XRP is currently .com, as we previously reported. BitMax teased out a tweet on Twitter announcing their intention to support RLUSD. As a result, RLUSD received additional support. You enjoy seeing it. XRP, take a look at this. Something you never imagined would occur. I'm going to show you RIPs. He's going to blow your minds away. You can see over here from when we made that big step up in 2017. This is where it all began. This is where our big move brought us this week. All right, the accompanying percent is shown. The move was 1,368%. If we return to this place and return to the year 2020, you can observe this leg up at this point, which is also when it began. We reached about 10%, 50%, give or take. We all know that the 2017 bull run was much bigger than the 2021, but the price of XRP still increased by 1,000% in light of the present. Keep in mind that this XRP push up began around Thanksgiving. Oh, pardon me. Right now we're merging. We want to examine how this push up began around Thanksgiving and how it helped us during this entire process. We made a 582% rise at approximately $3.38, but we are now consolidating a little. So I want to do this because we're going to push up from the bottom to where we are now, and we don't want that on when the relocation began, which was around Thanksgiving. We came in and measured the bottom. The enormous green candle pushes up, as you can see, and it brought us to this week. Accordingly, we are now anticipating a move of roughly 441%, which would put XRP at $2,677, 0 cents. This move is preparing us to accomplish the same thing that 2017 did. On top of the XRP from around 2030, 2031 cents, we're still searching for additional give or take that we'll refer to as 1,000% shift. That would essentially give us a moving imitation of what we've seen in 2017 based on a Coinbase listing. We measure out to the top of it. We try to get in if we do observe that motion. If we drag our ruler here and come all the way up here, it would be 1,300%, give or take. When we examine the move and its imitation, we're looking at roughly $7.37 XRP, correct. Not too horrible. However, if we assume that this upward trend was a lagging indication, then XRP was lagging behind its intended course. As you can see, the move on XRP began to increase on the last corrective route when we started down here at the tiny wick. And after taking this, we go out and measure our 1,300% move, give or take, we'll call it 1,000%, we'll say it out loud. As you can see, people, we're looking at something like $20, 0 cents XRP. People aren't discussing that $20, 0 cents XRP. We are still looking at a double digit. And you can bet your bottom dollar that it will occur in the upcoming 2025 H2 second half of the year, which is set to begin shortly. Q3 and Q4 are for those who are inquiring. H2 RIP, what is it? H2, what is it? I told you that XRP is set to take off in the latter 6 months of the year, Q3 and Q4. Bullish Bitcoin for August, November. You can get all of these information. Guys, you never ask questions or make guesses. People, it's all in the Patreon group. Come hang out and watch the live feeds. This is exactly right. $20